Hello, I'm going to go over my checkers game thing that I created for Project 3 in Maya. So as you can see, we have a simple GUI here with a few options for creating a board. Choose the size of the board and the number of rows for each type of piece. So let's go ahead and create a 4x4 board. And a physical board gets created in Maya that you can move around and manipulate, and that is what represents the checkers board. So now that we have a board, we can go ahead and make some moves. You type in the starting point and the ending point, and Maya will make the move. Your current player is listed right here, so if I try to move white from C2 to B3, it'll say there's no black piece because it's black's turn. As well, if I try to make an invalid move from A4 to A3, we'll also error out. So let's see, if I want to move from A4 to B3, move there. Now it's white's turn. Because it's a normal piece, it can't move backwards. So if I try to move back to T1, a helpful error message pops up and lets you know, hey, you can't do that. But you can once you become a king, and I can move to become a king by jumping over that black piece on B3. So I want to move straight to A4 and jump over the other piece and become a king. As you can see, two models get stacked on top of each other just like you would in a real checkers game. So now, if black moves from C4 to B3, the white king can now move from A4 back to C2. A few things to note: that I made sure the user can type in lowercase letters instead of just uppercase, and as well, it clears the input and focuses on it whenever a player has made a move so that the next player can go. So now the fun thing is you can see the board gets, you can see the slider move around the bottom, and every time you make a move, it actually keys the movements of the pieces so that you can play back your game in real time. So I have a pre-game already loaded, and we're going to go ahead and watch what happened in this game. So it's on a bigger board that I created, 6x6 with 2 rows each, and you'll notice some interesting dynamics of multiple jumps coming up. You'll notice the white piece on A2 does a double jump all the way over 2 black pieces and becomes a king. And then some other pieces move around, and eventually the black piece on B3 is going to make a big jump as well. It's coming up. Notice I had 2 white moves in a row there because I reset the GUI and white starts first, but that's the basic idea. So I hope you enjoyed my checker program, and if you ever want to become a master checkers player, you can use this program to record your games and play them back and see where your mistakes were made so that you can get the #1 player in the world if that happens to be your goal.